In verse 29, we saw all this language about powers and the sun going dark and the moon not giving its light and the powers of the heavens being shaken. Of course, that's right out of Isaiah 13 and the fall of Babylon. And then at that time in verse 30, we said that this word tote, then, which is the normal translation of the word, but in the strictest sense, in virtually every Greek resource says that it means at that time. But Vine particularly notes that the word tote, which is used here, speaks of something concurrent, in other words, happening at that time, whereas the word eta would mean sequence, so that in a sequential order. But here we have tote. So at the time of all of this, what we call cosmic collapse or decreation, it says that the sign of the Son of Man will appear before the Father. Now, the sign is not a sign in the sky. We said that the sign is the Son of Man appearing before the Father. What is seen as he appears before the Father and receives the kingdom, and we see all this in Daniel chapter 7, verses 13 and 14, that what happens is the tribes of the land are mourning, and tote, at that time, they'll witness the Son of Man coming on the clouds of heaven. So what is seen, the word seen is used, but is very much in the same way that David used seen in 2 Samuel when he says that God was seen upon the wings of the wind when he came to David's defense. They would witness the Son of Man coming on the clouds of heaven, but what is visible is not Jesus in the sky, but what is visible is the fact that he came in the destruction of Jerusalem through the means of a Roman army, and that is told to us, and we said in Matthew 22:7, where it shows that the king sent his armies to destroy that city. That was the response, to the failure of the Jews. And so, we're seeing things and they're being spoken of in ways that are not familiar to us, but the scriptures are bearing these things out that ultimately what is visible in this text is the fall of Jerusalem, which brings about the end of the age, and that was the question of the disciples.